Paltrocast. Good morning or good afternoon. Which one is it for you?
This would be, I have no idea what time it is. Is it close to noon? I think it would be right down the middle.
Whatever time it is, thank you for taking the time. And the Dirty
Yeah, of
South
course.
is the latest and the greatest from you and with you.
Oh,
How much of
thank you.
Dion is there in Shane West, the human being?
All of it. No, that would be pretty bad. That'd be a little dangerous. No, I'm not personality wise, almost all of it. That's what I wanted to kind of bring to him, and then that the character is simply, at least my opinion, is simply just misunderstood, and has been through a lot. All of us around the world, we've all individually and collectively been through a lot, including myself, and just being able to bring some of my past to him. But the similarities in there, but they really go from the fact of, all right, well, let's use that charm, whatever charm I can have, hopefully in reality, I don't know, and bring it to
I say lots of charm.
Dion. Okay, I'll take it. Bring it to Dion, and then hope, really hope, because in the heartbeat of the story is the romance, or the burgeoning romance, between Dion and Sue, that we're able to have that connection between Dion and Sue, and show that they are kindred spirits, and we may not know why they were brought together or what brought them together, but they were, and that sticking together is something that is important.
And what was your gateway into this project? You're obviously past the traditional audition part of your life, but sometimes you find out, oh, the producer was a friend, the director was a friend. Oh, this co-star roped me in. What was your situation for this with the Dirty South?
Well, I mean, it was sent to me, and in general, a lot of times you get I guess I'm speaking for everyone in the industry, but you get an email that's got this, the script, the log line, who's connected as potentially as actors, the writer, director, producers, location, all that kind of, like, when's it going. A lot of times people just look immediately at when's it starting.
Right.
And for this one, right off the bat, the name, the location, Dermot Mulroney was attached, who I was a big fan of and always wanted to work with. And the log line, the basis of a simple story, connected me immediately. So beyond then, it's obviously reading it, talking to the director, in this case Matthew Yerby, where in Louisiana is this filming? Since I'm a Louisiana guy,
Baton Rouge, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes, I would have. No offense to Natchitoches, but Baton Rouge would have made me jump up and down. But no, being able to do all those things, and then let's see. Now the most important thing is when you're putting these smaller films together. Usually they're the best written films. Usually they're the more interesting from an actor's perspective film. And now it's just about putting the correct cast together and being able and hoping that you capture the feel of the city and you capture the tone and all those things. It's always a crapshoot. But in this case, all of those talking points, all of those interesting points immediately made me excited to, sit down and have a Zoom.
Got it. Well, a remarkable thing about your career is how you've been able to combine music into what you do as an actor. I love what you did related to the Germs. I like that you
Oh,
were
thank
able to
you.
sneak onto a couple of soundtracks under different
Yeah,
project names and all that. Is anything going to
sure.
happen from you, musically speaking, in the future?
I don't know. It's something that I moved to Nashville, Tennessee. So now, and I'm 45 years old. So the joke, or not the joke, but I guess the storyline would be, the reality storyline would be, okay, does he transition into country now that he's old, and like all that kind of stuff. But I don't, yeah, I don't know. If I did, it would certainly be more outlaw country. It would certainly be, more old school. But it's something that I still have the band Twilight Creeps whenever I can get into doing that with them. But I don't know. It's a new transition in my life in general, career in general. So I'm figuring it out. I am writing. I just don't know what to do with the songs yet. They're a little in between. They're not country. They're not punk rock enough. They're not. So maybe, I don't know what you call it, Americana. I don't know. There's like certain ways that you can go around it, and I guess I'll get to it at some point.
You call it Shane West music if you have your own sound.
There you go. That's perfect. Or just West. Yeah, I don't know.
Just
Keep it that way.
Well, a compliment question, then I let you go. The compliment is,
Okay.
with the Germs and what you accomplished with all that, you are one of the
Mhm.
few people where we don't go, oh yeah, that actor has a band. You go, oh, he's also an actor. That was a complimentary kind of situation where we'd have to go, yeah, he's pretty good for an actor. So take that compliment right there.
Hey, I will great t-shirt, by the way. And which I wanted to say in the beginning. And I will totally take that as a compliment. Thank you. It was an incredible experience that went, my God, 5 or 6 years. I just went and saw Pat Smear recently for his wife's 50th birthday, and we were able to reconnect. I think there's a CD he wants to, which is honestly pretty amazing, that he wants to release, of all of us performing. I believe it was when it was called the Galaxy in Orange County. I can't remember what it's called now.
The one in
But
Santa Ana, the Galaxy Concert Theater.
yes,
Nice.
I
Okay.
believe it was called the Galaxy at the time. It's a tragedy because I played it again in its new name, and I can't even think of what the name is now. But a couple of them, something from the vault, like something, we were trying to release some stuff and see how chaotic we sounded, but doing the things that we wanted to do that were different, obviously, than when Darby was around. Being able to, hear some of the lyrics, being able to hear, being able to see things sped up, and it was there was some cool stuff out there, and it was a hell of an experience, and I wouldn't change it. I got to write a book about it at some point.
I'd love to see that. But in the meantime, I'm going to scrap that last question and say thank you for your time. IMDb has a lot of upcoming projects for you. So looking forward to getting
Sure.
you on another junket where we can talk about more stuff. But in the meantime,
Absolutely.
thanks for being you.
No problem. Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Paltrocast.